Sydney International Cup 2016 Football TV. We're here with Ben.
G'day guys, I'm Ben. I'm one of the coaches here with Mongo Football. I'm coaching so far this year. I've got the under-11s and the under-10s who are putting in an amazing performance. I'm so proud of all the boys and girl. Leah's one of our best centre midfielders. Tough games today, but they're pulling through really well.
Oh, look, that's fantastic. Can I just ask, Ben, how do you prepare a team like this, particularly this age group, for a tournament like the Sydney International Cup?
Well, the first few weeks is a pretty basic preparation, just getting them through the ball mastery back at camp, and then in the 2 weeks leading up to the competition, we move into more structured plays and combinations. But kids of this level, they have a really good understanding of what they need to do on the park already. So all we're doing is educating them a little bit more on their knowledge. And as soon as they master that, we pick a team, and the best kids end up at the SIC Cup.
Ben, thank you very much for coming on to Football TV with the Sydney International Cup, and we wish you all the very, very best of luck for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Football TV, Sydney International Cup 2016. We're here with Neil.
Hello there, Neil McLean. How are you doing?
Look, doing really well. And who's the team that you're coaching at the moment, Neil?
I'm coaching under-11s Narrabeen Strikers.
Fantastic. And how long have you been doing the coaching job for?
About a year now.
Great, and you're really enjoying that?
Loving it, yeah.
Fantastic. Can you tell me a little bit about how the team's performing thus far?
Oh, we're doing not too bad. We're into the quarterfinals this morning, and it's a beautiful morning here, so we'll see how we go. We've got to play Tedigal in a minute, so we'll see how we go.
Fantastic. And can I just quickly ask you, what are some of the things you've done to prepare a team for a tournament like the Sydney International Cup, which goes for, over 4 days?
Oh, we've just had a couple of little extra training sessions here and there, and the boys have been good and all turned up. I think you've probably got to do that, prepare a little more for this kind of tournament.
Look, that's fantastic. Well, look, Neil, thank you very much for your time. We know you're busy and you've got to prepare for this game, so all the very, very best of luck for the rest of the tournament.
No worries, thank you.
Pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Sydney International Cup 2016 Football TV. I'm here with Arthur and Peter.
Peter Roberts from Melbourne Football Academy, so I'm the 12s coach and also technical director of the Excellence Programme.
Arthur Dardumbas, under 12s team manager.
Look, thanks for your time, gentlemen. Really appreciate it. And I believe you're both from, you're both from Melbourne. Big trip up here. How's the tournament going this far?
Look, it's been a wonderful learning experience for all the boys and even coaches. I think even for us coaches, learning to prepare for tournaments rather than back in Melbourne being an academy where we just train on a Saturday. I think it's a very different experience and one that we're very much enjoying.
Oh, look, that's great. And how do you think the team's going to go for the rest of the tournament?
Look, the team plays well structurally. They've struggled a little bit because they don't play together every week. They're not part of a club, they are part of an academy. But the boys are learning to play together, so the next couple of games will be good for them. They're learning. It's good.
That's great. Really appreciate that. Peter, you've been a coach, and I noticed that as far as being the technical director, I should say, what inspired you to get into coaching and being a technical director?
I think that first and foremost you've got to have a passion for it. So if you're not really into it 100%, then really coaching isn't really for you, I think. So for me, I played a number of years, and I think an easy transition is moving into coaching. I say easy, it's not that easy, but it's a transition into coaching, either that or the professionals moving to media, and I don't think I speak too well, so I don't think media's for me. And obviously coaching is fantastic, enjoyment with the kids, enjoying working with good people, so that's probably the most important thing.
Well, look, what I was able to observe, guys, is that you're both very passionate about what you do. So the young fellas are in great hands, and just like to wish you all the very best for the rest of the tournament. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Well done.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Sydney International Cup Football TV. We're here with Adrian.
Adrian North from Terrigal Under-9 Football Club.
Oh, look, great. Thanks for spending some time with us, Adrian. And look, just wondering, what does it take to get a team like this up and ready for a tournament such as the Sydney International Cup?
We play 3 or 4 gala days a year. Obviously, you have a full season. We've got a few kids playing rep football as well, which is good. We gave them a rest at the end of the season. They needed it. We had about 3 weeks off, and then we came in the last week and had 2 training sessions. Bit of fun and a bit of skill-based stuff at the same time. So a bit of both, really. Yeah, it's good.
Watching the game, we could see that the players really responded to you and really could feel that passion coming through. What inspired you to be a coach?
When my son started playing, basically. I played a lot when I was in England, and then I moved to Australia in '97. Wasn't really doing much with football, and then my son started playing, and I was in Cairns at the time, and we had a couple of teams up there. I coached then. We moved to Terrigal 2 years ago, and I got involved there as well. So yeah, it's good. Enjoy it, love it. It's good.
Fantastic. Well, look, thanks very much for your time, and look, really wishing you all the best for tomorrow, and really glad you've enjoyed the tournament today.
I'd just like to thank everybody for the Sydney Cup, for the tournament. The kids have had a great time. You know, it's for kids of this age to have this sort of tournament going on. It's a privilege for them. So thank you all the organisers and the sponsors for what you've done for us. Appreciate it.
It's been a privilege to have someone like you with us, Adrian. Thank you.
All the best. Thanks, mate. Take care, mate. Thanks, mate.
Sydney International Cup 2016 Football TV. We're here with Bernardo.
Yeah, Bernardo Macedo, Soccer do Brazil Under-9s coach.
Thanks for being with us. How have you enjoyed the tournament so far?
It's been amazing 3 days. First 2 days we had a lot of wind that got in the middle of the game of the boys, but organization-wise, how everybody's getting along, the teams, the coach, how we're talking about football to each other. That's what it's all about. All the smiles that I see here, the kids. I didn't see any big issue in the games with refs or anything like that. So just the whole atmosphere of the Sydney International Cup, I think that's the highlight of the weekend, probably. Yeah.
Well, look, I have to say your passion certainly comes through. You could see that while we were watching the game, which was fantastic. Oh, I can see that. And what inspired you to be a coach?
Well, I started playing football when I was 6 years old. I was born in Brazil. We kind of have no choice, right? So I started playing, always involved with soccer. So I played through all my life till I was 18. I couldn't make it to the professional leagues. I still wanted to be involved with soccer. Then I started working with kids, and then I found my vocation. I said, that's what I want to do, no pressure. I would just want to pass the love that I have for the game to those kids. So that's what really inspires me. During the 40 minutes of the game, like you say, we forget about everything else. We just focus on that. We just enjoy every single goal, and that's it. At the end, it doesn't matter if we win or lose. No pressure. We talk to each other. We teach the kids a lesson. We go home feeling good about ourselves, and that's the main thing.
It's been a pleasure having you, and I think the tournament is better off for having people like you involved with it. So thank you very much for your time, and all the very, very best of luck for tomorrow's game.
Right back at you, boss.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
All done.
See you guys.